What's going on, guys? Nasher61 here, back with an updated NHL 13 player setup video, and it's actually been quite a while since I've done one of these. I recently got my Legend 3 card a couple weeks ago, and I've kind of just been tweaking with my guy a little bit, changing some small attributes around, and I think I finally figured out one that I really enjoy using and that I love. I want to keep with this one. This is the one we won the Elite Playoff Champs with, and also a majority of my montage clips came from this. And if you haven't seen my most recent montage, I just uploaded it the other day. It's called the live montage. It's featuring me, and then it's edited by the NHL Ninja. It's been receiving great amount of support from you guys. Thanks so much for all the comments, likes, favorites. It's crazy how much support I'm getting for it, and I just want to thank you guys so much for that. It's really amazing, and that's why I enjoy making NHL videos, just because of all the great comments you guys leave and all the amazing feedback. So we're going to go ahead and jump into my player setup video. First, we're going to do the hockey shop and just show off the boost, and then I'll get into the attributes, which is the most important thing. For this player setup video, for my player setup, sorry, that I did decide to go with a grinder, and that's something a little different. I've always been a playmaker. For as long as I can remember, honestly. I think in NHL 09 they had the dangler player type. That's of course what I went with. But in NHL 10 on, I've always been a playmaker. But in this game, I gotta say it, the grinder is the best option, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain that here when we get into the attributes. So let's start out with just some of the boost, which is really important to making your guy better. We have +5s in wrist shot power, accuracy, face-offs, acceleration, speed, agility, deking, strength, passing, and puck control. And then just the other spots are +3s, and that is in speed. I do think that is the most important, to have that +8 speed. Lots of people argue that you need the +9. I don't know about that. I think the +8's good enough for speed. And when you see the attributes, you'll probably agree as well. So we have the +3 deking, because the grinder isn't able to get his deking up very much originally, so you kind of have to make up for it with the boosts. And yep, that is it for the +5s and +3s. That is all the boosts I have. So in order for this build to work, I think it's best that you have pretty much everything unlocked. I think I have mostly everything, at least everything relevant to my build unlocked. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the attributes. I know that's what you guys want to see, and this is how your guy's going to be built up. It's more personalized to you. That's the thing. Lots of people wonder how I pull off the moves and stuff I do in those montages, and it's a lot of skill, but I'm sounding really cocky now, but it's skill, and player build's really not that important. Like, you can do it with pretty much anybody. Just this will help out a ton. And what I did notice is, beginning of NHL 13, man, it was tough to get clips just because your guy was so bad. But now that the game's progressed, it's a lot easier to score, and it's a lot more fun for sure. I remember complaining a bunch at the beginning of the game, but it's a fun game. I really do enjoy NHL 13 a lot, and I enjoy pretty much any NHL game they bring out. I'll definitely buy pretty much anything EA has on it related to hockey. So here is the attributes that you guys want to see. So my guy is a 75 overall. If you think overall actually does something, you guys are sadly mistaken. Like, overall means absolutely nothing in ESHL. So let's jump into the specific things we have. I'm going to go over to the overall, so this is including the boost. I have an 88 in deking, which is pretty much as high as you can get it, unless you want to go 89 with the +9, but that's not necessary. 88 deking, it's pretty much the same as, you know, having the 95 as the playmaker. I haven't noticed any difference at all. 83 hand-eye, 76 offensive awareness, 81 passing, 83 puck control, 66 slap shot. I'm not going to take any slap shots. I know lots of people probably will miss that. It's just not for me. Like, I probably have never scored a slap shot goal in ESHL in NHL 13. That's 100% the truth. I also have 81 wrist shot accuracy, 83 wrist shot power. I've been playing with user goalies pretty much all the time now, so it's really not that important to have high accuracy and high power. Most of the goals I score are up close, you know, deking around a guy, getting in, and just pulling off like a simple backhand, simple forehand. So having a good accuracy and power isn't too important for my build anyways. Now we'll move into the defensive side of things, and the grinder can definitely go with these defensive stats. We have 80 aggressiveness, 80 body checking, 85 defensive awareness, 80 discipline, and 92 face-offs, 65 fighting skills, 74 blocking, and 85 stick checking. And yeah, defensively, seriously, there's nothing that beats this. Like, this is crazy good. My guy's only like 5'8". I'm going to show my guy off in a second here, but he's like 5'8", 160, and I can still get some big hits in, which is something I never was able to do before with the Playmaker build, so that's kind of nice. I've actually benched a few people for the first time ever the last couple weeks after I started using this build, so that's pretty cool. And now we'll move into acceleration, which is a very strong suit for the grinder. As you can see, most importantly, 95 speed. You're going to be able to burn by defensemen. It's really easy, and it's really nice to have. I never noticed how important it was, and the grinder's the only build that can get that up so high, so that's why I decided to switch over to that. We have 85 acceleration, 85 agility, 75 balance, 65 durability, 75 endurance, 95 speed, and 71 strength. I've never really found strength all that important for how I play, so I've always felt that I can keep that pretty low and still do well on the ice. So yeah, that 95 speed, definitely the most important part of this build. It's so crazy good, and once you guys try it out, you'll probably notice it right away. I know I definitely did. So last but definitely not least, we'll go ahead and jump into my pro and just his height and weight and stuff like I mentioned. I don't think I've really changed much about this since the last build, so it should be relatively the same. I think I'm keeping my guy small, agile, mobile, hostile. If you know what movie that is, post a comment down below. But we have all the Bauer equipment. That's just the stuff I like in real life. Good old APX solid stick. I absolutely love the APX. I think it's crazy, and it works for me in the game too, so why not? So we have my height at 5'8", my weight at 161. I forgot. I had to go with the 61, of course. And he is a grinder, never a fighter. So that's pretty much the build. That's all you need to know about him. I think it's a really good build. I really enjoy using it, and it really works for me. I hope you guys can try it out. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one, and I'll see you later.
No alter ego, he flows below zero. He's the hometown hero. Cleo predicted C-No. The hood show me love, cause I rep what's really me. So, although I'm not a gangster, they still calling me a G-Ho. YC said he got racks on racks on racks. Me and Tim be steady working, we got tracks on tracks on tracks. So on the count of 3, I'ma be the main attraction. I'm talking about that Ichi.